Da, 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 da. Don't I have huh. Oh, let me see if this is going. It still says it's waiting for me. Well, I'm live, so it should be updating on this end. Let's refresh on this side. Oh, all right, good. Hello and welcome to WyzGyz Entertainment. This is your host Wyman. I will have a very special guest shortly. Carla Tornielli of the Grim Reaper 2 fame. I shared with her the link, so she should be here shortly. And let's see here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to share this too. Holy moly. Let's see if this still remains intact. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. As usual, doing a bunch of advertising here. Let's see. Man, 7184 on this campaign right now. The Grim Reaper 2. When the light is come, the land is dark. The moon is the only light we'll see. All right, so welcome. We are going to be discussing the Grim Reaper 2 today. And I am going to start it off by playing the trailer. I love the way the name is written, where you got the sickle at the name. Oh. adventures. Saint Reaper. Now, on Indiegogo.
Hello, Wiz. Good morning.
How's it going? Welcome,
Everything good.
Carla.
Everything good. Very, very early here, but everything good.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It looks like you got the sunlight blaring down on you.
Yeah, I don't know how to close the thing properly. I always do it like on the other side, so I always get the sun. But then just in a little bit, it just goes down, so it's better.
Welcome back to the channel. Good to have you
Thank you
here.
very much. It's a huge honor to be here. Thank you for the invite.
Oh, no problem. It's always fun having you. You're always so happy and joyful and positive.
Most of the time, when I don't have the nausea of the pregnancy, most of the time, yes.
Well, actually, speaking of which, how are things going?
Oh, everything good, like so much better now. I had a couple months, like last month was hell. You have no idea. And yeah, that of course like affected a little bit like all my workload, because I'm used to work like 10 to 12 hours every day drawing and drawing, and when I was feeling like so bad, I had to cut it to like 4. The best day I did 4. So it's a huge accomplishment to be able to print it. Like now the Green Reaper is printing, but yeah, I had to put in like a lot of work to to keep the deadlines, because like what we promise to our backers is very important to us, and we go out of our way to make everything happen as it's supposed to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you gotta keep to your word, and when you make promises, you gotta keep them, as they say in ComicsGate.
Of course, yeah. Especially in crowdfunding, when like this business model is based in trust. If you don't know, like if you can trust the creator, then you don't back. So yeah, that's very, very important when it comes to crowdfunding. Like there are so many projects that they unfortunately they just don't do what they say, and that sucks, because I would never like back again a person that doesn't do what they're saying. Hey, Statistical Zero, what's up? Good morning.
Statistical Zero, hail.
What's up?
You two have a great stream.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate your popping in. So, how far along are you, if I might ask?
No, it's printing. The book is printing.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, with the pregnancy.
Oh, yeah, because the book and the baby, those are my two babies,
Yeah, your two babies.
the comic baby and the real baby. The real baby, this is, tomorrow is going to be week 14.
Okay.
So it's a long way to go yet, like the worst part is the first trimester, and that's done. So yeah, just looking forward to be able to just go back to normal. Like just the fact that I'm here streaming, that's a huge progress, because I wasn't even able to stream. Like I was streaming every day, like doing The Office and then the Pop-Up Girls, and suddenly I had to cut a lot of the live streaming because I was just feeling too bad. But well, that's over.
Was it just an overall exhaustion, or was it like a queasiness or something?
It's like you want to puke 24/7.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Everything disgusts you. And on top of that, you are too tired. No, it's horrible. It's horrible. Never be pregnant, Wiz. That's my advice.
All right,
My advice for you.
I'll take that to heart.
Okay, good.
Have you developed any interesting cravings food-wise?
Well, I've been basically living off potatoes since pregnancy started. Potatoes here, left and right, only potatoes.
Potatoes like French fries, baked potato, mashed potato.
Any potato works. Any potato works.
Potatoes. Oh my gosh.
I just don't want it mixed with anything else. Just potato and salt. I don't care if it's fried, if it's boiled, if it's smashed. I don't care.
Wow.
Poor John had to wake up at 2 a.m. one day to make smashed potatoes for me. Poor John. But well, it's gonna be worth it in the end.
Yeah, for sure. So you're basically gonna have twins.
Oh no. That was the first thing the doctor said. It's not twins. Oh, nice.
So you're gonna have a little girl. You're gonna have a little girl, right?
Yes, it's a little girl. John wanted to keep the mystery, but I just spilled the beans in the last live stream. Yeah.
You just said it straight out in one of your streams.
Yeah. I can't keep it a secret anymore. Like I'm too honest. I have to say it, But John wanted to troll the people, and that's nice. It's fun. That's fun, but to a certain extent, because I was like, okay, are you seriously not going to tell them? No, let's make them wait. Okay. And now. So yeah, it's a baby girl. For everybody who were wondering, and yeah, we're so excited. We really, really wanted a girl, so we're very happy about it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I guessed that it would be a girl. So
you have
I had a feeling.
The predictions.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So you're so used to working, you said 10 to 12-hour shifts, drawing nonstop?
Yeah, the thing is that I always explain my job this way, okay? In a comic book, you have a penciler who does the storyboard, maybe not, storyboard, pencils, inks, colors, lettering, and then the edition, the design. I do everything. So I have to work like as a team of 5 people.
Right.
So there's no wonder I should work like very, very hard. And because I work so hard, is that I take this project so seriously. Like seriously, I have no life. The project is my life right now. I'm constantly working on this. I really enjoy it. I won't lie. There are some days that I don't feel as energized as some other days, but still, that's a good thing about multitasking. Like, I don't feel like drawing today, so I'm gonna color. I don't feel like coloring today, I'm gonna letter. I don't feel like doing anything today, I'm gonna edit. No, I'm not saying anything wrong to the editors. It's of course it's a job. I'm not trying to say anything, but I mean, it's less demanding because I don't have to be with my tablet like this in this position, so I can just use the computer, and that's huge relief for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So we just played the intro video. And
oh my god, like I look at the intro video and I get so nostalgic. Like we did that in January, and it's like, but I improved all those panels, but because that's a thing I do. Like I finished something, this is not good enough, I'm gonna redo it. So I basically redid everything that is in that video. So what you're seeing in that video, well, it's gonna be better than that, okay? But I prefer that people expect something like people expect what they see in the campaign, and what I have prepared for you guys is so much better than that. So I'm so excited for you guys to see it. And it's better, like when you expect something and then you get something better than what you were expecting, it's always positive. So yeah. Yeah, especially for you. some cool stuff coming on.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I had so much fun doing all the things. Oh my god, I can't wait. But the printers, I don't know how much time it's gonna take the printer, because with Green Reaper 1, of course, we had 47 backers, something like that. In this one, we have 175 backers. So it's way more. 175. It's way more than the first one. And so, of course, it's going to be different, the process, because it's going to be it's going to take longer. It's going to, and also I'm going to have to draw the traditional sketches for some backers that takes time too, so yeah, the fulfillment process is going to be, yes, a process, but I have a really cool idea that I'm planning. Like, I don't know, for me it's cool. In my head sounds really, really cool, but I don't know if people are going to like it. I'm just going to experiment and see what happens. But I want to start blogging, okay? I want to blog like, well, almost every day here at the office what I do. I don't know, just like daily life. I always wanted to blog, and I think it will be interesting. Like, I want to call it Mangaka Mom, because those are the two things I'm gonna be the rest of my life. I'm always gonna be a mangaka because that's what I do, and I'm always gonna be a mom. so so yeah, I just want to make blogs about that and to make you guys all a part of the process, to see how we fulfill, how we like the process when I do the hand sketches, how I do sketch cards, how I do this and that. Like, I don't know, it could be kind of exciting. I also do commissions for some other campaigns. Right now I have a list like this waiting for me to start with that. And I
That's
tell them,
pretty
hey,
cool.
so yeah, you're definitely gonna see a lot of me, guys. A lot of me. I even got the equipment. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Isn't this beautiful? Yay! I'm
Oh,
gonna start with you, baby.
is
Yeah.
that a Canon EOS Rebel?
It's a Nikon.
Oh, Nikon. All right.
It's a Nikon. I love Nikons. And you know what? I have been trying it, and because I want to start working. I always work digitally, but I want to start working traditionally, in paper. And I even bought a lot of like Japanese brushes and pens and really
Ah,
cool stuff that I'm so excited to try. It's gonna be my first time using that.
right.
Like, I bought an automatic G pen, a manga G pen, and I'm in love. So I bought a lot more from Amazon, and I'm sorry, John, for all the tools I bought, but it's gonna be so worth it. Like, I want to feel like real mangaka, with
It,
real.
it, it, it's a business expense, so you can write it off.
Of course, that's what I do. It's investment, okay?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And it's just going to lead to higher and higher quality work.
Of course, yeah, and also like you can always sell the traditional pieces.
Yes.
I don't want to make too many because I want them to be like valuable,
Yep.
But the ones I do, I'm gonna put sweat, blood, tears, everything. It won't smell bad, but all the hard work in that, and yeah, just hope that I can't wait to see how people react to the book, how people react to these new videos, to all this new stuff we're planning. It's very, very exciting times.
Yeah, for sure. Welcome, Yotam Dark Star.
Hello. Mwah.
Hail. Um, did you say that the name of your blog you're thinking is going to be Manga Mom?
Mangaka, mom. Mangaka means manga artist in Japanese.
Say again?
Mangaka means manga artist in Japanese.
Oh,
Mhm.
so it's Mangaca or K?
Hey, yes,
K. All right.
yes.
Manga
There
Mom. That's cute. Yeah, I like it.
you go.
That'll work. Yep, that'll do it.
The name of the series. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if people like it. Maybe they're like, "Oh, this is too boring." But I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they like it. I hope they do.
So that would that be totally separate from your YouTube channel, White Cat Comics?
No, I want to do it in my same channel. So because
Oh.
I'm starting to build an audience there.
Nice.
It's really hard to build an audience, actually. Like you know it because
Yeah.
like, by the way, huge congrats. You passed the 100 subs. That's really, really cool, and that's very hard to do, especially the first 100 subs.
Oh yeah.
The thing is that you can, I don't know, you make a really hell of a live stream and everybody enjoys and everybody subscribes. Like, you got 7 new subscribers, and then the next day 2 unsubscribe, and then the other day 3 unsubscribe. Like, what the hell? But that's YouTube. YouTube does that. So when YouTube is your enemy,
I know.
it's even harder than, it's so hard to get people to subscribe, and they unsubscribe, and like, what the hell. So yeah, it's really, really hard to do. Really hard to do.
Welcome, Replicant. Replicant says, "Are you a fan of Miss Jisu's art? She's a student of Kim Jong Gi or Gi."
I'm not very familiar with this artist. I would definitely check it out. My art is based basically in Rumiko Takahashi and also in Hiro Mashima. Those are my biggest inspirations. And I also like to mix techniques. You know, like I like to learn from different styles and to incorporate it. But yeah, manga is the way to go. It's just my favorite style. I think it's so different than other styles. But yeah, I'm gonna check this artist out. Let's see how it is. I always like to see new stuff. Miss what?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's
Miss
really cool to be able to study other people's styles and you know maybe take tips in how they handle certain topics and adapt it to your own.
definitely.
So we got the official cover of Grim Reaper 2, which is really wicked. I love the fiery flames of the horse and the lightning on the scythe.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this I think this cover reflects pretty much how I work. I have no idea what I'm doing when I start. you know, I just start like making a sketch, okay, and okay, I wanted like I only wanted one thing from this cover, and it was I want movement. I want this to be dynamic. I want this to pop out of the page. With the first book, which I have it right here. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna bring it up. I try to not break stuff. Give me a sec. All right. So this is the first book, okay? And this first book, it has a very simple cover. It's simplistic, but the idea behind this was to make it like mysterious, it's like a page turner. You want to see what's inside, right? So the pinup is here. So
A sexy peanut.
the sexy pinup. So like we wanted to do something mysterious, and also it was our first comic. We were doing this for the first time. Nobody knew us, so we wanted to play with this, like, oh, who are they? What do they do? What do they have weird accents? And to play a little bit with people's curiosity. So that's why we designed this. However, in this second one, we wanted to do exactly the opposite. We wanted to do something like, okay, this is what we do. So I wanted to do something like with a lot of movement, with a lot of action, something that looks like it's moving, yeah, everything was going good. I had to work with a lot of references because like already drawing horses is not an easy task, but drawing a scared horse, like, with the tongues, that's even harder, because you have to capture that precise moment in which the horse is, so yeah, that took a lot of work. But the thing is with the coloring. Like if you take a look at the coloring, I don't know, normally I decide if I want like a warm palette or a cold palette, and here you have both. Like Smokey's the name of the horse. Smokey's hair is made of fire. However, this lining is cold. It's a cold color, of course, it's blue. So I was like, okay, the Green Reaper is in the middle. How is the lighting gonna reflect on him? Because like from behind, he's gonna get a cool lighting and then warm one in front. So how will that look? It's not that easy to when you still haven't colored. It's a little hard to picture. And another thing is that with the inking, as you can see, there's like some black lining in the background. I did that like with the pen, and I wasn't planning to do a cold color lining there. I was planning to just do a black one, but then I decided I wanted to add some more stuff because I thought it was a little that I needed more. I needed more stuff going on there. So I put both. Why not? But all those decisions are being taken in the process. It's not that I planned this from the beginning. Oh, yeah, I'm an expert. I know exactly what I'm doing, and yeah, this is how it's done. No, sometimes I do like, I don't know, 20 sketches or 20 different colorings, and yeah, it's very time consuming. So like people see like the result and they say, oh, this is really cool. It must have taken like 2 or 3 days. Yeah, for this that you are seeing here, yes, but all the attempts and experimentations being done to achieve this, that's like a whole week. So that's a little bit the thing. And when you're a perfectionist, you really want it to stand out. Like sometimes it just doesn't come out the way you want it to come out. It just doesn't, and you have to accept it, suck it up, and start over again.
Yeah, yeah. And Replicant adds, in reference to the question about Miss Jisoo, awesome. Sure, you'll enjoy her if you're trying out brushes.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I wanna do. I'm gonna try some brushes and some cool stuff with India ink in the in the traditional art. And I know. Look, if I mess it up in digital, in traditional, it's gonna be, oh my god. Because I'm very clumsy with my hands. Some people can't understand that I can draw well and play the piano because I'm a music teacher. But at the same time, I'm so clumsy with my hands. Like it's when I want to sew something and I have to put the thread in the needle, I can't. It's so hard for me. I spend like my good 10 to 15 minutes trying to, like, I don't have that kind of ability. So I know that I'm gonna spill some ink, I'm gonna ruin a lot of stuff, I'm gonna spill the water. Like, I know I'm gonna do something. But that's why I wanna record it, because even if I mess it up, it's gonna be funny, because isn't it funny to see somebody fail? So that's what I'm gonna record everything, right? Because that's gonna make my time more worth. Because
Oh yeah.
if that happens and only me sees it, like, okay, never happened. But if everybody can see, like, oh, she was doing well, and oh, she fucked up, it's funny. Let's see. Yeah, shut up.
No, you're good. You're good.
I talk a lot. Especially
No, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's part of the fun in watching others do art. I find it fascinating seeing how people take a blank canvas and start to map out their ideas and see them develop as they, do their, whatever style they're working in to achieve a final result.
Of course, and also like every artist has such different process. There's so many ways of doing it. Like, there's not like the right way of doing it. No, if it works for you, it works. So that I think that's the hardest part of becoming an artist. Like when you are learning, I'm gonna say this for people watching that maybe you wanna be artists and you're in the process of learning, that which you never end learning. You're always learning, but you're trying to achieve a professional level. Like sometimes you doubt yourself. You're like, why am I doing this? This is incorrect. I should do this the way that this other artist is doing it. No, not really. That's something called styles. Maybe your style is different, and that's why you just can't do something. Sometimes you just block, like, I can't do this way. I can't. Then try it a different way. There's not like an only right way. That's why I'm a little bit like against all these tutorials. I don't know. I believe that something is the anatomy. Yes, that doesn't change, right?
Right.
The hand is always going to have 5 fingers. I'm sorry. And the perspective is also going to have these same rules, right? But apart from these particular things, there are so many variations and ways you can do it. Like you don't have to start by the head or start by the sketch or start with guidelines. Like whatever works for you, it's fine. That would be my biggest advice. Like just trust what is easier for you, and what is easier for you, that means you're going the right path.
That's good advice. When you said that the intro trailer was, brought back memories of when you guys first started the project, and you relayed how uh, the art has gotten so much better over time. Uh, did you actually go back and redo some of the pieces or modify some of
The whole thing.
the whole thing? So
The whole thing.
so the images that we see throughout this campaign are like older revisions, and they're even enhanced even further.
Look, the first 2 pages are redone, and this is one of the first pages, and that, like, well, yeah, it has a little details, but it's pretty much like this. Then the rest, oh my god. But yeah, the thing is that I learned this really cool effect in Photoshop. Like, I want to use this. Okay, so I'm just gonna add it. But to make it work, I need to do this and it's a never ending. I also have to stop myself because like that's also another kind of problem. Like you never stop working in what you're doing because you always want to make it better and better and better. No, okay, stop. People need to get these books at some time.
Yeah, there is that too.
Yeah.
You always want to tinker with it. You find things that you think could be improved, and I think it's similar to George Lucas in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
How he always had this vision of what he was trying to convey on film, but as it turned out in his time, there simply wasn't the technology to bring that to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
So he literally invested a lot of his time and money to create the technology to help him achieve his vision. And once he got to that point, it was like a kid in a toy box, and you want to push the limits and see what you can do. So he went about like doing digitally enhanced versions of the original Star Wars trilogy,
Mm-hmm.
and to mixed results or mixed reviews, if you will.
Oh yeah.
Some people really dug it. Other people didn't care for it, and like the OG.
There are no guarantees.
Yeah. So that's what I would liken it to. Unhinged Entertainment's here. Welcome.
Hello.
Unhinged Entertainment says, "Hail, I'm at work and just wanted to say good luck, and I can't wait for this book. I backed a while ago. Peace."
Oh, thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, it's coming. It's printing. Yeah. Can't wait for you to read it. I want to know what you think about it. I'm so excited. I really want to know. Like, I was going to tell you, like the first campaign, the printer said, okay, it's gonna be done in 3 days, and we had to wait like 2 weeks, and I just don't want that to happen again. But yeah, I'm prepared for everything. Like in the meantime, while this prints, I'm just gonna be doing more sketches for the backers, preparing everything, buying on the mailers, all the stuff, having everything prepared. So when the book comes, it's just put it inside and send it.
So you guys, you and John are planning on self-fulfilling. You
Oh yes.
getting all the packaging materials and doing it all from home.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I don't really trust somebody else with that. That's crucial. That I would say that's, if not, it's the most important part of the campaign. I don't know. It's like my baby. I have to take care of it.
Yeah.
I want to personally. I want to personally put everything in every backer's envelope, and to put special. This is what we do. Okay, this is the kind of thing we do. We want something very personal, because this is an independent project. This is not the mainstream. This is not mass produced. This is made with love. We give you like this kind of this kind of. Thank you for backing the Green Reaper with my hand letter in there. Like,
Oh my gosh, handwritten letters.
yes, like we want to do this like very personally because we actually care for you guys. Like we really really appreciate you backing our book, and this is in an indie project. And we this is also like the family business. This is something like family owned. You know, we want to give this like homemade feeling to what we do, but still like top professional product. But the way in which we deliver and the way in which we treat our backers, you know, like we are also so open with everybody. Backers constantly are writing me to my DMs, or they send me emails like, hey, how are you, how are you doing? Like some of them become friends, you know, like, and I love that. I enjoy that so much. I don't see my backers as wallets, as walking wallets. I think we as indies, as indie creators, we are responsible to make a difference and to make people actually feel the difference, you know.
Yeah, yeah, and one of the hallmarks of or one of the goals of ComicsGate as a whole is to, when you make a promise, you keep it
Yes.
and you fulfill.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Definitely. There are, of course, different ways of doing it. Also, like John and I, we are like our personalities are like we love interacting with people. We like being ourselves. We don't like being fake or like always professional, of course, but we don't like being somebody we're not. And we that I think that is what helps us to build this community because we're basically building a community. We're building a following in White Comics in our YouTube channel. We want to keep doing that. We want to do something special. This is not just any business. We're not selling cakes or you know I don't know, this is entertainment. And I believe that you enjoy a product so much more, especially like comics or books or art books or that kind of stuff, when you actually care for the creators and you care for the people behind it. Like it's not just an empty product.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, I feel that like this project has so much of our personalities and of ourselves in it. Like it's like giving a piece of ourselves to you guys. And I don't know, I don't want to get too emotional with this, but I really feel like this comic is like our baby. Well,
Right.
we have babies now, this baby and the two comics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I personally like the attention to detail and the the fact that you add the personal touch. I mean, even something as what might be viewed as a handwritten letter, that's like something that doesn't happen these days. People don't write near as much as they used to.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little detail, but it's there. And sometimes the details make the difference. And it's just, I would say it's more like the identity of YCAT Comics. We are like that. We are, I don't know, like I don't want it to look as something mass produced and very cold and, yeah, your money, the product, yeah, that's it, bye. I don't know who you are, No, I don't want that. I want exactly the opposite. Like, oh yeah, we know you. Yeah, you get the special treatment because you're a nice backer. We want our backers to feel special. That's what we want. So sometimes, like, I spend maybe too much time like chatting with my backers in DMs. But what can I say? Like, what can you do? Like, you are creating something, okay, and you're selling it. And these people, they don't have to do anything, and they are sharing, they are backing, they are complimenting the stuff. They are telling you, "Oh wow, I'm so excited for your book!" Like, "Oh my god, my heart melts. I can't help it. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy." I get so emotional when people like are like show me how interested and how excited they are. And it's like a cycle. Like that makes me more excited, and then I make them more excited. We're all excited. And I think that's beautiful. That's something beautiful. Like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. We should always like try to find the beauty of the little things. Like we could do this in a cold way and not be as special. But yeah, if you put love in it, it's gonna come out something good.
Absolutely.
And this is the spin-off. The cover of the spin-off.
Out of curiosity, on this image, do you do all the stuff on the sides as well by hand?
Some of the sides are like vectors. Those are like decorations. That's the only thing I didn't do in that one.
Oh, okay.
I'm honest. Okay, yeah, I accept it. It's a vector.
I was going to say that would be painstaking to do by hand.
Oh yeah, that's like the Russian designs. Oh my god, they're a pain in the butt. But I just love all the Russian stuff. Like I even put my baby a Russian name. Like I don't know what's wrong with me, why I love Russian stuff so much. I love like the Russian art, you know.
Uh-huh.
I'm a figure skater also, like all that kind of stuff. I
Oh my
love
gosh.
it. So
Wow.
yeah, I'm very much into that stuff.
So can I get a clarification? I might have asked you this already, but it looks like she has a medallion hanging around her neck.
That's the medallion.
Is that actually in her mouth?
Oh yeah, because this is like a little wink. Because in the Olympics, maybe I'm too much of a nerd, and it's not that easy to see. But in the Olympics, when they have like a gold medal, when they win, they always bite the gold medal.
Oh, to make sure it's real?
It would be like to make sure it's real. That's the tradition. But they always that's the tradition. When you win, when you are on top of the world, you know you won something really really cool, and you take the photo like biting this gold medal. So this is like a not a joke, like a wink to that.
Yeah.
She has this cursed medallion, and she's biting like, yeah, I'm the winner, you know. So, but I always like to put these messages for people to discover. Like I even got like we have a backer that we love him so much. He bought this book the first time around, and he noticed that in this cover here, this is like a side. This part.
Oh.
And he's like, then that's a really nice detail, you know. I'm like, oh yeah. But like he always gives like a lot of interpretation of the images and the covers and stuff, and we love that, like, you know, that it has like several different readings, one same image, and we always like to put like some kind of message in there also.
So I recall in a previous stream with you and John, that when it comes to writing, he often dreams things. He like dreams literal sequences of events, like stories, and he immediately, when he wakes up, translates it to words. Do you sometimes find yourself dreaming about, you know, especially when you're working on this kind of project for 10, 12 hours a day?
Last night I dreamed I was like highlighting something. and you know, a couple of times I woke up with my hands like this, like holding the pen. I'm traumatized. Oh my god. I promise, like I wake up with my hands like this. Oh my god.
You were dreaming you were highlighting something?
Oh, yes, I dream I was highlighting something, but most of the time I don't dream. I'm drawing. Just last night, but yes, I have woke up several times with my hand like holding the pen. Yeah, that has happened a lot.
Yeah. Very cool. Now, it has a statement here, a little work in progress of one of the pinups we offer. This is actually considered done, right? The pinup?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was done. Don't worry. It's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. Yeah, the three pinups are done. They are printing right now, and yeah, we're just gonna add them. I don't know if you've seen you. I think you. Yeah. I think I've shown you the other pinup, from the first campaign, the famous one. This one. We actually want to make them a little bit bigger this time.
How big do you think?
Like as big as the comic. This is a little bit smaller than the comic. Like, as you can
Okay.
see, a little bit
Oh,
smaller.
yeah. All right. All right.
Yep. And look, we have like a graveyard with all the backers from the first campaign.
Oh, yeah. I remember you guys were talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we have crazy ideas.
People had a blast with that.
Yeah.
They were digging it. No pun intended. Replicant says, "Whoa, those black and white panels are really great."
Thank you so much, my friend. They took a lot of work. Thank you.
Totally.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think you mean the Pandora's ones, or yeah, those are the only black and white ones I put in the campaign. Like the Pandora's scene. You know, something that we always do, like John writes some characters, right? And
Mhm.
then I like edit, right? I do the edition.
Uh-huh.
I tell him like what like I always like ruin his characters. Like what if this character is ridiculously stupid? Like, yeah, and Johnny at first is like, I don't know. Yeah, but it could work because this and that and this. That's how Stick's personality at first started. You know, he represents dumb deaths. He represents the people that die by accident. You know, by like a stupid accident, like putting your fingers in the electric outlet or just falling in the shower and cracking your head open, that kind of stuff. Some people die in very stupid ways, seriously.
Yeah, they do.
So I told John, what if he is really stupid, but really stupid? Like he never knows what's going on. Like what can he do? How can we make him more stupid than he really is? You know?
Oh my god.
We need him to say stupid stuff. You know, you're gonna see in the well the three siblings are very stupid among, but particularly Sticks. Well, he's the youngest. He's the youngest of them all, and he's the most dumb. Yes, and I enjoy that so much. Then, for example, the black and white page is a scene in which we see Pandora from the Pandora's box myth, right? And she was waiting to be a character that, well, she was holding the box. Yeah, as you can see, like at first she's like a beautiful lady, a damsel in distress, crying like with a phantasmagorical voice, like, oh, the box. And then she looks like this horrible face, right? But like, okay, how can we give her like even more personality, even more character? What if we make her like insanely obsessed with the box? Like the box is her life. Like so, you're gonna see that. Okay, maybe this is a little bit spoilers, but it doesn't affect the story. So she's like, oh yeah, the box, but like she can't talk about anything except for the box, and she's saying the box every 3 words, so it gets so annoying. Like I think that works. It's super funny because the Green Reaper, like he's in a journey, right, trying to find out who killed this immortal being, right? And he talked to several people, and these different people or specters or energies, because they are energies, they are concepts, not even people, you know. That's why this is cosmic horror. But he, like, I want to make a difference. Like, it's not the same to talk to death itself than to talk to hope, than to talk to Pandora from Pandora's box. Like, there has to be a difference, because if they are an energy, like, they should basically like exude that energy. Like they should show that, like, and always if you exaggerate that kind of stuff in there, it makes it a little bit more funny and more believable also, right? The characters, when they have strong personalities, they make the story themselves. So I don't know, like, I really love doing that. I love taking like John's script and ruining the characters, but I think it's in a positive way, because then when you read it, like you laugh, but also like it doesn't affect the story. Like on the contrary, I think it gives it more personality, and it, like, separates the concept even more. Like it's even clearer to understand. I think that's. I know I never shut up, but this has to do with. I try to make everything easier for the reader. You know, as I see here, Replicant says, "My eyes are bad. I appreciate high contrast stuff." Lol. Yes, exactly, Replicant. Because this is what I was going to say. Like, I want to make the reader's life as easy as possible, right? So you're reading this because you wanna disconnect from real world. You just wanna have fun. You just wanna have a good time reading this book. So not only with the characters, they have to be like very different one from the other, but also what I do is, like, for example, every scene or every different place has its own color palette. So whenever you see those colors, you already know where they are. You don't have to pay much attention. Another thing I do is the Green Reaper, every time he speaks, he has a black dialogue balloon. So you always know that he's the one that is talking, right?
Right.
And all the rest of the characters speak with a white dialogue balloon. For example, this character, this is Vlad the Impaler. This is Dracula's real person. But the Grim Reaper, every time he speaks here, it's in black, you know? And also, like, all this flashback is done in red, right? Everything that has to do with Dracula is in red, then everything that has to do with this other flashback is in green. So you can, it's impossible to get confused, right? Here, this is the same flashback. Like, every time they are in the house of the little reapers, the colors are like teal. It's just impossible to, to not know what's going on. Here, for example, the hospital, it's all green. Then this is a different scene. I don't know. I think that you don't even have to think much what's going on to actually to know what's going on. Like, it's easier, so you can more easier get into the story, right?
Yeah, I like the way you're describing it, the way you're handling it. Um, some creators err a little too much in one direction, whereby, you know, when you're creating entertainment, it's typically better to show, not tell, in a visual medium.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people explain everything and everything that's going on through their characters, and you have tons of overloaded dialogue. So in a visual medium, you really want to take advantage of what it's meant for, being visually appealing.
Definitely. Yes, I completely agree. And also, like, it's very easy to be like reiterative in the comics because the writer's always gonna want to write, okay? Poor John, like, he writes all these things and I summarize it in this, okay? Like, I can draw this, I don't have to say this, I can draw that, I can. That's why, like, I try to find the balance, right? Like, I'm gonna draw and show as much as I can, and the only things that are going to be written is the things that only the writer can say, that I just cannot explain with drawings. And I think that's the right balance because it's so easy to make that mistake, so easy. And also, I think that it's very easy to lose the perspective when you're making a comic, right? Some people is like obsessed with the art, okay? And the artists have these huge egos, like, oh yeah, I'm the soul of this project, like, I'm the artist. And okay, yeah, the art is good, yes, but this is not an art book, this is a comic book. And people are seeing your art because they want to know what happens with the story. Your art is the excuse to show the story. The story is the main thing, is the backbone. So like, most of the time the writers feel unappreciated, and I just don't understand because they are the soul of the project. Like, people want to read the story. Because how many times has happened to you? Like, okay, maybe the art is not that good, but when the story has you like hooked, you really, really want to know what happens. So you just keep reading. But it doesn't work the opposite way. If it's a really, really beautiful art, but the story is boring as hell, it's like, okay, I will hang this in my wall, but I don't really care for next chapter, I think it doesn't work both ways. Always the writing is really, really crucial for a comic book, because this is a comic book. If you just want to draw and want to show your beautiful and perfect technique, do an art book, okay? Don't do a comic book.
Yeah, for sure.
If you can get awesome art and awesome story, congrats, that's amazing. But sometimes this is something that it's also very important to strike the right balance. Like, I could go a week detailing a background in a panel, okay? And everybody will say, wow, so amazing. Oh, look at all those details. Oh, wow. Okay, but sometimes that could be distracting from what it's actually important, because what we really care in that panel is maybe the moment, the atmosphere, right? It's not the details of the little cables behind the machines, right? So there are moments to do that. When you introduce a scene, or you have time to see around, or there's an adequate moment to look at the stuff, you can go full on details, you can show all your technique, but not every moment works for that, you know? You have to always prioritize the story, the moments, the atmosphere, the energy. Believe it or not, there's energy here, and you choose if you want to produce that energy or not. Maybe I sound too nerdy saying this, but I really believe that some people don't really realize about this. They just want to say, okay, I want to make the best comic book. What do I do? Best art, best story. Okay, yeah, but don't forget about the essentials, right? There's a message and there's a story you want to communicate with this. Okay, um, I'm done.
Well, yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Hmm.
You got to strike that balance. And sometimes it just takes a lot of practice before you hit it just right.
Oh yeah, it's very easy to make mistakes.
Hmm.
Very easy to do. Hmm.
And I guess the most you can hope for is that you learn from those mistakes and improve on your craft.
Oh, of course, yes. Hmm.
Yeah, this is a good campaign. And as you mentioned earlier, you're seeing so much more success over even your previous project, your first Grim Reaper.
Hmm.
You're realizing and seeing firsthand the compounded success of this campaign
Oh yes, yeah,
versus
yeah,
the
yeah.
first one.
People loved it. People loved it, and at first, I understand some people like didn't really trust us because they didn't know us. So some people backed after we fulfilled. We
Uh,
got a lot of new backers after the fulfillment. So I hope the same happens with this one,
yeah,
and
yeah.
more people get on board after we fulfill, because I'm telling you, like, what you're gonna get is not what you're seeing here. Is so much better. So I'm just so excited.
Very cool. And you got all your contact information at the bottom.
Yes.
Let's play the trailer again.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have very nice suggestions there in your, in your YouTube thingy. Look, the Powerpuff Girls, some speed painting. Good, good. You watch good YouTube.
Oh, are you talking about the comments I make in people's streams?
No, I'm talking about the little videos suggested by YouTube there.
Oh, all right.
Screen, yeah, good videos.
Statistical Zero says, I will try and catch the rest on replay. Great talk. You two are killing it. The book looks great.
So much. Mwah! Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you
Yeah.
for your support.
Hail Statistical Zero and everyone in chat.
Oh yes, hail everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, I had Statistical Zero on my channel recently.
Oh yeah, I was there for a little bit. Then I had to drop out. But yeah, guys, I had so much fun with the little comic strips that he did. Oh my god,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
that was so good.
They are great.
Oh yes.
And then we've got the perks. So we've got Inferno, which is a physical super pack. And as I always like to tell every creator, I love it when they make a featured tier because that's where you get the most bang for the buck. It's a good way to get a real, get the gist or the real flavor of the project and the content.
Yeah, I must say this. Okay, we are not making much with this campaign. $30 for 3 books is just ridiculous. Okay, it's ridiculous. You normally pay 25 for 1 book. Okay, and this is 30 for 3. So we're not making much. We just want this to be in the hands of our fans. We want everybody to be able to read this. Okay, so we wanted to make this affordable. There are so many other different tiers for people that sometimes for overseas backers it gets too expensive with the shipping, so we are also offering a PDF version. But yeah, I must say that this is top quality book, so you definitely want to have the physical ones. And yeah, this is gonna be the last time we're gonna make it this cheap, okay? Because like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculously cheap. We're not making much, but we did this on purpose. We really want everybody to be able to read it. So this basically covers the cost of making it, of producing the book, right? And that's it. We weren't like looking for being rich or anything with this book. We just wanted everybody to get it. So we are very confident in our book, and we know that once people read our stuff, they are so going to come back for more. So we did this on purpose. And yeah, we're already planning our next campaign, but I'm gonna give myself, I'm out of breath. I got tired. I'm talking too much. But I forgot. Wait. Oh yeah, we're gonna give ourselves much more time for the next one because it's gonna be I'm gonna draw it everything traditionally. So that's gonna be a huge challenge.
Really?
Yes, I always want to challenge myself. And also I'm gonna have the baby, so let's see how it goes. Like I'm gonna give the baby some India ink to drink instead of the milk. I don't know.
Oh, please no.
In the middle of the night, like baby, it's sucking a brush or something. I'm just gonna try not to drive myself crazy with all these, but I'm gonna make sure I block the whole thing so you guys can laugh with me. And yeah, I think I wanna make you all part of this moment of my life, which is so special. Yeah, I think a lot of that kind of moments are going to happen.
Your time Dark starts cracking up.
Oh my god.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
you were saying?
No, nothing. Let's see how it goes.
All right. So on the Inferno tier, you get physical copies of issue 1 and 2, and you get a physical copy spin-off.
Yes.
Then we've got Underworld, the PDF version of the book that you mentioned, Grim Reaper 2.
Only of issue 2, yes.
And then we have the Hades level tier,
Mm-hmm.
which gives you the PDF version of Grim Reaper 2 plus the spin-off.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go back to the physical copies, Thanatos,
Mm-hmm.
which is
This will be the first physical one.
the second issue, which is the highlight of this campaign here.
Yes. Oh, the PDF super pack.
And then Sharon.
Yes, we offer this PDF super pack for people that never heard of us, and maybe they are not ready to invest in the project yet because they don't know what they're going to expect. Like we respect that. We're sure that once you read it, you're gonna want to. Like a lot of people that back only PDF in the first one bought the whole thing in the second one because they just loved it. So yeah,
Uh,
we're so confident about the PDF. Like we really don't think that making PDFs is something bad or something, because a lot of creators are against PDFs. In our case, we believe that the backer decides what the hell they want to buy. If they just want to have the electronic version, why not? Like, why not? I mean, we probably make more money off the PDFs because the money of the books actually goes to the printer. So
oh, yeah,
why
that's true.
not? It doesn't happen in this one. I think we are actually making even more. So I don't see, like, economically it's not a problem, and also I believe that some people just don't want to, because it is expensive. It is expensive, and we want you to read it. Okay, we want you to read it. We don't want you to like empty your pockets to us. No, we want you to read it, and we want you to buy it because you're convinced that you love it, right? Not like, I don't know, let's try. Oh no, I feel cheated. I don't feel like my money was worth it. No, that's never going to happen because we're giving you all the options in the world. It is the opposite thing that happens. Like, oh yeah, I love this. I saw when I get the physical one now. Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know oftentimes if I experience a digital version of a type of media and I'm really into it, then odds are I'm going to buy it. Uh, but I'm also like, I guess I'm a traditionalist. I still like the feel and the smell of paper
Of course.
books. And I also like, like with the digital version of like digital comic books, I don't care much for the interface of it all because usually it involves swiping or clicking or enlarging or zooming in, zooming out, and I find it so much easier just looking at a page on a physical copy and just darting my eyes wherever I need to.
Oh yeah, I completely agree with you. I also like prefer a lot the physical book. It's really, really different feel, and even better when it's really good quality book. It's not like this cheap paper. No, this is like best paper ever. But there's also this possibility that some people, like, for example, we have backers from Australia, for example. The shipping for Australia is $25.
Yeah, yeah,
$30. So, like, I understand also that because sometimes in other countries, it's the currency makes this even more expensive, because like the minimum wage is different in other countries. Like, we understand that because we are foreigners, right? We're from different countries. So we also understand that, like, it would be so impossible to buy any of these in our countries. We wouldn't be able to sell these. So for Americans, yes, this works, but we also want to think about people from other places and just give the option. Everybody knows what they like, what they're willing to spend, how their economic situation is. Hey, you can decide. We just put it out there and you decide.
absolutely.
Hmm.
And on the Cerberus tier, we've got the physical copy of Grim Reaper 2, as well as a physical copy of the spin-off.
Yeah, that's for generally for people that already bought last book.
And we've got a T-shirt only tier for 30 right now.
Yes.
Official Grim Reaper shirt, free shipping.
Yes. I haven't uploaded the final designs. I have 3 different designs for this, and I'm gonna share them really soon. Here,
Okay, all right.
love it so much, and I'm gonna contact. I put this in the update of the campaign. I'm gonna contact all the people that bought the T-shirt to ask for the sizes and the colors.
Okay.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
So are the 3 more designs of that same image shown, or are they totally?
No, are new designs.
Oh, all right. They are new designs. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to be added to, as a tier to this existing campaign?
Maybe I can update the image here in this perk.
Oh,
I don't know if I can do that. Maybe because people already bought it, I can't. But yeah, I'm just gonna make sure everybody knows. Gonna make an update, and maybe I can make like a different tier for that. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, you might find, I don't know if it's going to be the case, but you might find some people interested in T-shirts of all the designs and want to get all of them at once.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because the designs are looking badass. Like I have these amazing sketches done, but I still don't share, Carla. And I also have planned a lot of very cool merchandise. I'm gonna be putting in this. I'm gonna keep using this campaign as a store. Okay, I'm just gonna keep adding products.
Oh wow! Nice.
Yes, and I have a lot lined up. A lot, and yeah.
Wow! So exciting! Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Oh my gosh! And let's see here. Then we got Purgatorio.
Mm-hmm.
3 people claimed this one already.
Mm-hmm.
We get a physical copy of Grim Reaper 2, physical copy of the spin-off, a pinup or a pinup, and a Grim Reaper shirt.
A pinup. It's always a pinup.
Yeah, a pinup. And then let's see, we got Paradiso, 3 claimed. Physical copy of Grim Reaper 2, physical copy of the spin-off, a pinup, sketch, and a Grim Reaper shirt.
There you go.
Can you remind me again the dimensions of the sketch?
The sketch is like A4, I think. A4. Mm-hmm.
And was the sketch going to be on physical medium or a digital version of it?
No, it's going to be physical, yes. It's going to be personalized for every backer. The sketch is of characters from the Green Reaper, yes. And I normally include some kind of phrase or something like that.
Oh, okay.
People loved it the first time around, so yeah, I wanted to keep that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We've got the 5 rivers. 4 out of 5 claimed.
Oh yeah, the Be in the Book one that's already sold out. I don't know why it's not appearing the 5th one, but yeah, we already got all the stuff for that one.
Okay, so 5 rivers is blocked out now. It's off.
Yes.
All right.
Well, yeah, all the drawing tiers are sold out.
And then we've got the Gray Sisters.
Yeah, I won't be doing much commissions. It looks.
Man, this is a good tier too. This comes with Grim Reaper 2 physical copy, the spin-off physical copy, a pinup, a sketch, and a commission.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Still opportunities for people to pick that up.
Yep.
The Necromancer, 2 claimed. That gives you a physical copy of 2nd issue, physical copy of the spin-off, physical copy of the 1st issue, which is nice, especially if you missed out on it on the 1st campaign. The pinup, commission, and a Grim Reaper shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, those are all the bundles, and then the Pandora's box.
Yeah, Pandora's box.
We don't say what's inside there.
More people got to pick up this package because this
I
stuff.
think that after they see yours, more people were gonna want it.
Yeah, this sounds pretty wicked.
It
So
is. It is. Believe me.
you get the mystery box with Grim Reaper merchandise, books, and gifts, including
Hmm.
items, books, and merchandise.
There you
So
go.
I'm kind of surprised that that hasn't jumped up since then.
Not yet. Not yet. It's not over yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm really counting on after we fulfill and people actually open the book and see what's inside. Like, I think it's gonna blow up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very confident about that. Hmm.
Oh, darn straight. Yeah, I agree with you. It's
Hmm.
going to get a jump once fulfillment begins.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the sold out tier, which is the sketch card from Sim.
Oh
Uh,
yes.
there were 3 sketch cards to choose
Mhm.
from, and they all got scooped up pretty fast, as I
Oh
recall.
yeah. Those went very very fast.
Sweet.
I'm probably gonna make some myself. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been seeing you, doing commissions on other campaigns, and there were even a couple where I backed the campaign simply to get your
Oh,
work.
thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, and I have a lot more planned. So you're gonna see a lot of me around there.
Yeah, yeah. I love seeing creators work with other creators on their campaigns.
Oh yes.
It's a pretty neat environment.
Yeah, it is. It
People
is.
helping people.
Of course. And then you feel like you're part of that other project too, and you feel like you have many projects.
Yeah, yeah, that's,
One project I'm really, really invested in is Sandstorm from WyzGyz.
yeah.
Uh,
I hear you promoting it all the time.
yes, the thing is that I'm gonna be making a lot of stuff for that project, and of course, Red is my friend. But yeah, I have done the cover so far for the visual companion, but I'm gonna be doing much more stuff, but I don't have permission to say what exactly.
Oh yeah, of course. It's hush hush.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Let me see something here. Um, since you mentioned it. Da-da-da.
Hmm.
Sunsworn's at 13K, just over
Yes,
13.
that's the cover by Vini Tatamele, the main one. I did the visual companion one. Yeah, there's a lot of original art and stuff there. Very close to the 15K goal.
Yeah, I was curious about how close the campaign was to the audiobook, the audio
Yeah.
version, because everyone's real excited to hit that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to happen.
Yeah,
Slowly but surely, keeps growing and growing and growing.
for sure.
Hmm.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, really, really cool.
Just a nosy question here.
Mhm.
You referred to Vinny Tardamella as your brother.
Oh
Is
yeah, my brother Vinny.
he a biological blood
Oh no, not at all.
brother
Not
from
at all.
another mother?
The thing is that the thing is that actually a couple creators like actually asked us like they call me Carla Tartamela and they call him Vini Tornielli because they mix them. I don't know why. Our last names aren't that similar. Yes, they're Italian, but they're not that similar. So we just accept like, yeah, we're brother and sister. What the hell? I'm Carla Tartamela, you're Vini Tornielli. It's all the same. You know, we're family. So that's why I call him my brother.
I had a feeling that was the case, but
Oh yeah,
still was curious.
of course.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is a great campaign. I recommend everybody back this. If you've already backed it, back it again, and,
Thank you so much.
and again, and again.
And again, and again. I
Uh,
agree.
let's do one final replay of the trailer.
Alrighty.
All right. I think you told me before, but did you guys do the trailer yourselves?
Yeah, I did it.
Right on.
Yeah.
So creative.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah, we're preparing our next campaign to be like to kick the Grim Reaper 2's ass.
Yeah, I know. Now and then you've kind of been hinting at what the next project will be, so that's sounding exciting too.
Oh yeah. And we learned so much like in these two campaigns, and we're gonna apply everything to the new one. So yeah, that's gonna be really cool. I'm just excited about so many stuff at the same time. I have to control myself because I can handle all this excitement at the same time. I have to be calm. I'm pregnant. I need to be calm, but if I think too much about it, I get too excited, and that's no good. No good.
Right. That's the controlled energy. All right, so I wanted to thank you for the honor and pleasure of having you on again. We'll definitely have to get you on the channel again as this campaign makes more progress and as you start fulfilling.
Of course. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a huge honor, and yeah, I'm very happy to talk to you, Wiz.
Carla, would you please share with the audience how they can get hold of you, how they can find you?
Of course, yeah. I'm in Twitter here, like Carla Tornielli, Carla_Tornielli, and you can find me in YouTube as White Cat Comics. And well, my campaign, you just saw it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna start doing some really cool content for my channel in this next week, I think. So yeah, please subscribe and see you there.
Absolutely. And Yotam Darkstar says, thanks, guys. See you around.
Thank you, Yotam Darkstar.
You can find me on Twitter at WyzGyz Tweets, on Twitch as WyzGyz Twitches, and YouTube under WyzGyz Entertainment. Thank you all for joining us today on this awesome stream with the ever so awesome Carla Tornielli. And we shall see you next time. Be sure to keep us both on our respective channels. Ending broadcast in 3, 2, 1.